Hello, hello, hello. Is it broadcasting? Do you hear things?
It's delayed as shit, but music may be down just like 2 notches. Actually 3. So then you can hear that in the background too, though.
Huh.
It's so hard to tell because it's on such a delay.
Just let me know. I'm going to start talking. Let me see if my stream manager pops up here.
It picks up you pretty good, so I might really just move over.
Okay.
Let's try that. I think that sounds a lot better. At least I do. There we go.
It's sounding good now?
Yeah, it sounds better. Oh, that's it.
It's that one there. Also, Kate. We're professionals.
Subtitle.
I just understand what's going on.
Oh, it picks up the sound.
I'm sure it does. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Now that we're here and stuff's happening.
It's time for another Yu-Gi-Oh stream.
So, yes, we are doing another pack opening stream. Hey, how you doing? It has been a while since we did anything. Tony actually got married recently, so he's been on a little hiatus, and me just... I'm working on it. Anyway. So today I'm joined once again by Blue Eyes White Allen.
It's your boy, Blue Eyes White Allen here.
And I've got Youth Leader Patty helping me with some of the audio.
You can't expose her like that.
Alright, so let's get this started. I've got a couple of dual overload boxes here. So we got these on the side and then some Rising Rampage packs as well. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, what is the boss monster that we're looking for in this pack?
Full Sword Dragon.
Royal Sword Dragon, okay.
And he's a 4 link monster.
Okay.
But he's like a generic link monster that you can make, and he helps people one turn kill pretty often.
Okay.
Like I think he's like $30, $40, if not more.
Sweet. Alright, let's see what we can do. Fave 5-star GT. Get some space. You'll send you Wind Worship. Some more Onslaught. Linked Mail Archfiend. You look kind of interesting, actually. That's one I'm going to have to look up and take a look here. Flawless Perfection of Tenyi.
Oh, this one needs a Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz. It needs one or the other.
Some more Repulsion. Climate to Cryonic Coldo, okay.
Oh, so this one's pretty cool. So what this does is that you can target one Ritual Fusion Synchro Xyz monster you control or in your graveyard, and all monsters your opponent only controls lose attack equal to the targeted monster's attack until the end of the turn, and then your opponent cannot target monsters you control that are special summoned from the extra deck with monster effects. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, banish one Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz monster from your graveyard instead.
Okay.
So that's actually really good.
Something I'm going to hold on to right over here. Let's go. Glimmer, Defender of the Labyrinth, FA Shooting Star GT, Reverse Beetle, Avita Rebuilder of Worlds. Over here. Tenyu Spirit, Mapura. You'll send to Orochi Channeling, stupid. Galactic Koldo, and this bird I have 18 up here.
What the hell is this?
Go ahead, look it up, get some stats.
Hold on. Cannot be normal summon said, must special summon from your hand by there being at least 8 or more of the monsters with different names on the field or in the graveyards. You cannot special summon other monsters the turn you special summon this card. This card special summon cannot be negated. This card is special summon, shuffle all other monsters that are banished on the field in the graveyard into the decks. Neither player can activate card effects in response to this effect's activation. Who thought this was a good idea?
What is?
I mean, yeah, it has a lot of restrictions on its summoning, but with a lot of link-heavy decks, Jesus. Shuffle all the monsters banished. Banish on the field and in the graveyards into the decks. I mean, I think that's more of a help you card than it's more of a disruption. Unless your opponent has a really nice board.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't stop its effect. That's disgusting.
Sorry, just letting people know what's going on. All right, so let's go. Let's keep going. Magical Libra. Ran Ryu. I feel like Ryu ran as a card as well.
Yeah, Ryu ran's the Egg Dragon, the OG Egg Dragon.
Ikelos Dream Miramara. Berserker of the Tenyi.
Oh,
It's the 3,000 link monster. Yep.
oh shit.
Reptilian Lamia.
Two monsters.
Beat Raptor.
Beat Raptor is actually really good.
Just do short sting.
Beat Raptor is such a useful little card. Negates the effects of monsters and extra monster zones while this card is in the main monster zone. When this card is destroyed by battle, especially one Beat Raptor for your deck.
Okay.
So you could run this. I think it might be limited 2, or it might be at 3, but you can just, link heavy deck? Nah, Beat Raptor.
Alright.
No effects for you.
That. Okay. Simorg Sky Battle. Yosen Fusaba with the Magical Libra. Storm Dragon Return. Huh.
Let's see that real quick. Target one banished monster, special summon to your field, but returns your hand during the end phase. Ooh. Ooh. I like that.
Monk of Tenyi. Smorg Repulsion. DMZ Dragon.
I actually just got this one earlier.
Target one monster you control in the extra monster zone and move that card to the main monster zone. That's what Link Back does.
Once per turn, you can target one level 4 lower dragon monster in your graveyard and one dragon monster you control. Equip that monster in your graveyard to the monsters on the field. It's an equip spell. Gains 500 attack and defense. At the end of the damage step, if the monster with equipped card attacked, you can banish this card from your graveyard, destroy as many cards as possible equipped to that monster, and if you a monster you control, and if you do, monster can make a second attack in a row. So that's actually not bad either.
Oh, right.
There we go.
29, Mannequin Cat, okay. Whiskey Winter Lancer, Dream Mirror Fantasy, Princess Sea Star, this in front of the camera. Mikelos Dream Mirror Mara. If I can read that myself. Earthling the Desperate Doom Eagle.
What? 2-1 monsters. Gains 24. Oh, gains 2,400 attack while your opponent has no monsters in their graveyard. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. What?
So basically,
It could just if you can clear out your opponent's graveyard. Was it no monsters or no cards? I think it's no monster. Yeah, no monsters. You can clear it out, and that becomes 4,800 just from being no cards in the graveyard.
Bet. Ran Ryu, Marincess Current, Full Tester, Get Out. 2 monsters your opponent controls that were special summoned from the extra deck and shuffle them into the deck. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Berserker at the Tenny. Those birds. Blackout Curtain. Draw Discharge. And some more Bird of Calamity. Okay.
We did not get the Bowl of Sword, but we got some other...
Couple of interesting things that are...
Especially the...
Yeah.
That.
So, not what we wanted exactly, but these 3 are kind of interesting. So, I'm not too terribly bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Put you up here. So let's start with the Dual Overload. Alright, Cybernetic Overflow. Last Warrior from Another Planet. I remember this card when it first came out.
Oh, yeah.
Celestial Nightlord Purchase. I had this deck as well. These
Celestial Knights?
No, Power Shafts.
Oh, Parsas.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have that structure deck.
Simorgh Bird of Sovereignty.
The birds.
Yes.
It's time for the bird.
And then King Dragon. Lord of D and Divine...
Is that the one with the Lord of D?
Lord of D and Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Cannot target dragon monsters. Cannot target dragon monsters with card effects. Once per turn, you can special summon one dragon monster from your hand. So yeah, no, that's fine. You're not getting that. I guess.
That's for like a more fusion.
Right. Deck Lockdown. Neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. Huh.
What?
Monsters cannot be special summoned from the main deck. Discard this card during the second standby phase after its activation. That's interesting. Malefic Territory. Don't really use Malefics. Predaplant.
Ah, yes. It's time for the plants.
I was thinking about Predaplants actually, because for some reason, that I was saying the Noble Knights build that I had, wanted to use that one Predaplant fusion, because I guess just to get the tokens out on it and get whatever effect that did. I thought it was kind of weird, but I was like, yeah, maybe. So, that.
Because I think the fusion for it is just 2 dark monsters.
Yep.
Ugh.
Protector Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman. There's a lot of text on that card that I can't read. I'm going to have to read that.
Let's see.
My eyes are bad.
If this card is linked summon, you can set 1 Destruction Sword card from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can special summon 1 Buster Blader monster from...
Tommy, what's going on, man? And you
Hey.
said, which one is money?
But anyways, at the end of the battle phase, if your opponent controls no monsters, you can target 1 Buster Blader monster you control, then not declare attack this turn, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. You can only use each effect of Protector Rope of the Destruction Swordsman once per turn.
That's nice. Okay. He said the Predaplant's worth $25. Okay. And the Dino Pleb's not here today, unfortunately. He just got married, so he's off doing his own thing. So it's me and Blue Eyes White Allen. We're the ones holding down the fort at the moment. And yes, it's been so long. Just a lot of stuff has been going down. But we're back now. Pack pulls. So. With a tune. This is empty. This is empty. Let's get another duel over there. I remember Gigaplant.
Giga what?
Gigaplant, the Gemini plant monster here. Malefic Territory.
Oh, shit.
Sky Striker Ace Kaguri. Okay. With this card special summon, you can target 1 Sky Striker spell trap card at the graveyard and then add it to your hand, and it gains 100 attack for each spell in your graveyard. Huh. Golden Castle of Stromberg. Yes, that's all you read that. There's a lot of text on that card.
Oh, okay. I'll wait till you go through that.
And Vanity Ruler cannot be special summoned. Your opponent cannot special summon monsters. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's a bunch of those cards come in the Ash Blossom set.
The Vanity, yeah.
Vanity's Fiend and all that. Alright, once per turn during the standby phase, you must banish 10 cards from the top of your deck face down. This is not optional. Or this card is destroyed. During your main phase, special summon 1 monster from your deck that specifically lists the card Golden Castle of Stromberg in its text. You cannot normal summon or set the turn you activate this effect, even if this card leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Golden Castle of Stromberg once per turn, and when an opponent monster declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster. If you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack of the monster had on the field. What deck runs this?
I don't know. Tommy, do you know? I don't know.
I mean, obviously, there might be an archetype or something, but that's just...
Golden Castle of Stromberg. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, alright, back. Another Malefic Territory. So, Reckon Stealth Union. Armilier, the Star Leader Dragon. Okay.
Maju Guzzler. Yeah, that's right. Maju Guzzler. And Dangers.
They love Castle. Okay. What do you do here? Cannot be used as like material. You can target 1 face-up monster. This card points to. Special summon 1 monster with the same original level from your hand to the zone this card points to in defense position, but negate its effects. Okay. Cubic Dharma. Okay.
Ooh.
Dangerous Frightfur Nightmare. Huh. That looks interesting. I've seen a lot of Fluffles and Frightfurs, but I've never seen this one again.
I think that's a newer one, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's see. 1 Edgent, 2 Fluffle monsters. See, that deck looks like it's so much fun. I gotta look into that.
Alright. Raid Raptor Ystrix.
You guys buy a case? He bought 2 of the dual overload cases.
Yeah, the dual overlord things, I bought 2 of them. So. Gigaplant again. Sky Striker Ace Zeki Zeke, okay. Double Evolution Pill.
That's the one that that Tony wanted.
Yes, Tony with his dinos. This is what he wanted, so he's gonna have to do some haggling with me to get this.
Funny enough, I don't think he got one.
And Waymare. No, I don't think he did. I think he said he had to order it because he couldn't pull one. Okay.
Looking at the White Mare, the Skull Servant deck is so tempting. It's so tempting.
I know it's only $1, but he was trying to pull one for some reason. He didn't feel like buying it. To which I'm like, you buy packs like it's nobody's business, but you don't want to spend the money just to buy the one single. But anyway, it's not my prerogative. But I just think buying packs is fun. What Giraffe? Okay, so I guess if Giraffe-a-Rig was a Yu-Gi-Oh monster, okay, like
Is that? Oh Jesus!
Cybernetic Overflow, Cyber Emergency, DDD Abyss King Gilgamesh.
That's actually, I think that's a new one for that deck that came out with this pack.
I told him. I'm gonna tell him, Tommy. I'm gonna tell him to go back and make sure he watches this video so he sees that you said that. I mean, I agree with you, but I didn't say that. You did. DDD Abyss King Gilgamesh. This looks interesting. Now I've heard of the DDD stuff, yeah, but this has got to be new. I mean, of course it's new, but I've never seen this.
Yeah, I think it's a new support that came out with this pack for it.
You can go ahead and read that. And then Card of Fate. Each player chooses one card from their deck, and then each player combines it with 4 additional random cards chosen from their deck by their opponent. Then randomly select one of those 5 cards to reveal, and then add to your hand, and shuffle the rest back into your deck. Huh. Okay.
So this one, it's called Special Summon. You can activate this effect. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except DD monsters. Also place 2 DD Pendulum monsters with different names from your deck into the Pendulum Zones.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, take 1,000 damage. If this Link Summon card is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster, or by an opponent's card effect while it's in its owner's monster zone, special summon 1 DD monster from your extra deck or graveyard in defense position. You can only use 1 effect of Gilgamesh once per turn.
Okay.
Not bad. That's actually
Chicago. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys also have some good pizza. That Giordano's place is my favorite pizza place I've ever been to.
You ever been to the pizza place in DC that's called And Pizza?
And no, I can't say I have.
Oh man, it's good.
But places around here can't do deep dish pizza. That's what they do there. That's what I like.
Yeah, deep dish is definitely superior though.
The Slime Night. Okay, what's going on, Slime? So you might want to read back through some of these comments here, because Tommy was droning on you pretty hardcore.
Kind of content.
The closer buying cases. Speaking of that, as soon as it comes, I know you're really not supposed to do this, but I was bored. So I got a $10 bulk lot off eBay, and as soon as that comes, we're going to stream that as well to see if I got anything that would make it worth the $10 that I spent. Probably not, but we'll see. So
it's a good way to get a bunch of cards, though, and I got some decent stuff from it. You'd be surprised what you get.
So right now, let's get back to this. All right, another deck lockdown, Malefic Territory, Rosebell of Revelation, something for plant monsters. Huh, okay. Tony, double evolution pill, there you go.
Well, he pulled 2 for you.
Yep. And another Golden Castle of Stromberg, okay.
I like opening Mega 10s. Yeah, no, the Ghost of Carpacus 10s are fun to open. I like opening those the best.
I mean, I'm liking some of the stuff that's coming out of this Dual Overlord box.
No, this is definitely the new move, though, because those 10s are starting to run out.
Alright. Destiny Hero Celestial. Phantasm Hero Tridulong. Lib the World Key Blaymaster.
Does that go with the World Legacy deck?
Take a look. Malefic Tune.
Yep.
And another protection weapon with the Disruption Swordsman, okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. World Legacy and me have bad history. Or Crusadia. Specifically Crusadia, but just... Yeah. Yeah. I think it's Avermax is the link or ritual. I think it's a link, but God, I hate that card.
Alright. Malefic Selector. Ferocious Flame Swordsman. Huh.
What?
Go take a look. And Sky Striker Ace.
When did they do other things with Flame Swordsman?
The last... I don't know. Do you need... Again, Slime, you're having problems with spelling again? Do you need assistance?
Tomiko's.
Vanity Ruler and Synchro Transcend. Target one Synchro monster your opponent controls, special summon one Synchro monster with the one level higher than it from your extra deck. But can't activate its effects this turn. Okay. I was saying before that I want to get some better synchros. I use a lot of XZs when I play because XZs are just easy for me. But I want to get some better synchros.
Two monsters with different names. All warrior monsters on the field get 500 attack. If this links to my card, destroy a battle opponent's card effect while it's in the owner's monster zone. Target one non-link warrior monster in the graveyard. Special summon the banishment when it leaves the field. Okay. It would be pretty cool to see them do like a whole Flame Swordsman thing.
According to Tony, there's a bunch of different ones. Flame Swordsman. But the last time I had a Flame Swordsman in any deck that I used, it was Blue Flame Swordsman. So I just really didn't know. So. Okay. Tridgelong again. Reptilian Echidna. Okay.
From what I remember, or at least what people say and I read, reptilians aren't that good.
The Orchest Evening Star.
Unfortunate.
Check that out. Malefic Divide.
Oh god.
Vanity Ruler.
Okay, two different level 8 monsters. You can only special summon one Orcus Evening Star once per turn. You can also summon this card by using an Orcus Link monster you control as material. If a card you control is destroyed a battle or card effect, attach one material from this card instead. If this card is special summoned, you can activate one of these effects. Send one card your opponent controls to the graveyard, or attach one of your banished machine monsters to this card as material. Huh. Are these things all made out of, like, musical instruments?
Let me see.
Yeah, because that's like a clarinet or something right there on the shield on the bottom.
Tony, anything you can tell us about this? Take an OBS, make sure it's still on the green. Yeah, let me take a look at that. But
Just got one more pack anyways.
yeah, it's still on the green, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe you're in distress.
Maybe I need to refresh.
Square it up. It's decent. Okay. All right, let's go with another one here. Speedroid Marble Machine. I think that's the first pendulum I pulled out of this. Blackwing Zephyros the Elite.
There's the black ones.
Hello, if I can read that. Starving Venomy Lethal Dose Dragon. Is this the, No, because I was looking into Arc 5 recently, and I feel like, isn't this the final form of that monster that, the one half of Yugioh had? I think it was Yuri, the fusion heart part of him? Huh.
Might be? Let me see.
Which one? The Venom Dragon? Venomy Dragon? Is that the one you want, Tony?
No, it's. Oh, do you want Supreme King Zark or whatever it is? I have
Well,
like 2 of those.
oh, the Blackwing.
Oh yeah, of course we should have known the black.
I already knew you'd want this. Like, but I know that was from that Zark. Yeah, it was Supreme King's Zark. It was in Arc 5, and he had those like that. Okay, I remember now. Another one of these. And then Great from Umbrella, Spellcaster, Tuner Effect. Huh. Alright. I got one more.
Yeah, on to the last one.
Another Giraffe Rig. Cybernetic Overflow. Extra Hero Infernal Devicer. Okay. I know Hero's got a lot of support lately, but I haven't really been
Isn't there already a lot for heroes?
There is a lot for Heroes, but they also added a whole bunch of links and shit. So, that looks interesting though.
Let me see.
Microtransander again, and then another Malefic Tune.
2 hero monsters. If this card is linked to someone of real 1 hero fusion monster to extra deck, and if you do, add up to 2 of the fusion materials listed on that card with different names from your deck to your hand. Oh, that's disgusting already. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this except hero monsters. You can only use the effect of extra hero infernal devicer once per turn. Fiend monsters this card points to gain attack equal to its level times 100.
Yep. So, you picked up some. So, how do I go through?
There you go.
Anything interesting today? I know when I was buying cards, I picked up this Harpy Queen as well. I think they were doing alternate arts available, and so I picked this up.
Oh yeah, they give those are like the promo cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Spirit Sculptor. Monk of the Tenyi.
I'm getting anything too exciting.
DMZ Dragon. Lost Art set, yep.
Infinite Imperm? I don't think we did.
No,
No.
Unfortunately. It did not. Princess Wonderheart. Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi. White Aura. Oh. This is interesting. I was reading this earlier and I want this in my Shark deck if I would ever do that again. Dream of White Knight.
Tony said he pulled an Infinite Impermanence.
Well, you can suck it. Tenyi Spirit. Beat Raptor.
So what you're saying is that we're going to have to tear the Blackwing.
Hey, yeah, let's take a quick boat ride.
That's what I heard.
Some more Road of Protection. Mannequin Cat.
That Mannequin Cat's like...
It's like
I have so many.
Me too. It's like the bird thing. It's just in everything. Dino Wrestler Marshals and Kylo. Ran Ryu. Grid Rad. Think of some fun but not competitive decks to make for those. No boat ride? Oh. Think we could all think of some fun but not competitive decks to make them for. You know what? Actually, yeah, we should all meet up one day and just make some couple of fun competitive decks and then do that on stream. That'd be fun. Like, just to kind of get some...
Fun but not competitive. So you mean like take all the bulk cards that we have and just make a bullshit Yugi deck? Mix Smash?
Rogue of Endymion. Wave. Volt Tester. Psychic Fervor.
Yeah, these are all... The ones he's going through now is all from the Rising Rampage little 3-pack set.
Tommy says, do it. Yeah, let's take that boat ride and throw in and,
Throw in that Blackwing.
yeah.
Also, I heard you have a Blue Eyes, Tony, that needs to get coughed into the proper possession.
Like from like anime, manga, or just themes that aren't competitive, but would make something fun. Yeah, I'm down. I mean,
Sounds good to me.
dude, I need Noble Knights, Performer Pals, and Ghost Tricks. That's what I run. None of my stuff's necessarily competitive anyway, so I'm always down for that idea. So So, I think you picked up a structure deck today, Alan.
I did.
So why don't you come over here? You take the throne and you describe it to people.
I'm taking the throne today. So I got the Rocket Dragon structure deck. I think it's like Rocket Sync. I can't remember what it was called, but I already have it. I just want to pick up another one.
Yes, the Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon.
But we got Topologic Zero Boros here. I was reading this card, and this card is nasty. You cannot summon or set monsters to any extra monsters on this card. Points 2. Let me bring it over there a little bit. And if another monster is special... my bad. Gains 200 attack for each banished card. If another monster is special summoned to a zone link monster, points 2. While this monster is on the field, banish all cards on the field. Once per turn during the standby phase of your next turn after this card was banished by its own effect, special summon the banished card. So I was looking at that and I was like, why?
That's kind of nasty. Yeah, I like that.
That is very nasty.
Let me keep my things separate from your things.
Got Borlo, Furious Dragon here. Quadwall. Rocket Tracer, Silver Rocket, Absoluter.
Let me take a quick look at one of these here.
Yeah, no, you can't. Describe which one.
Quad Barrel Dragon. Discard one card and target one face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon Linky 2 or lower monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Also destroy the targeted monster. Then, if it was a Link monster, you can special summon any number of Rocket monsters with different names from your hand or graveyard up to the Link rating. Huh.
Yeah, and also that same effect, that last bit, applies with Zero Day Blaster too, where it's should be one Dark Link monster, then target cards in the field equal to his Link rating and destroy them.
Oh, Stoney also wanted me to tell you that his Shaddoll build beat me and your Shaddoll build couldn't, and he is excited by that.
I told him, that's why... Yeah.
Tony, we also dueled before we started doing this, and he was talking all that shit about my Noble Knights, and...
I mean, we could run another 3.
And I put him down 2-1, so...
We can run another set.
Just keep going. Let's see what's going on.
This Show Rocket Dragon, I actually like this one. Basically, what it does is whenever a Link monster activates its effect while pointing at this card, it explodes itself. And you can destroy one monster, this column, and the column that the card was in. And then if you do, destroy any monsters in that card's adjacent zone. So you can pop like 3 cards all off of one effect. And then during the end phase, this card was in the graveyard because it's destroyed by the field by battle, or destroyed on the field by battle or card effects, and sent to this turn, especially on one rocket monster from your deck. So basically, you can just run these at 3, keep popping the effect, and just clear your opponent's board.
That's kind of nice, actually.
I think most of the rockets have that same little bit of effect where they can pop themselves and then summon something out from the from the deck to the field.
Yeah, totally it is. That's kind of like my theme, really. All the builds I build, Noble Knights, Ghost Trick, Performer Pals, it's all about builds that are just have like a gimmick or are just fun to play.
I just like Blue Eyes.
I mean, Performer Pals are really just the engine to get out Pendulum Dragons because it's all part of the same set. But still, like...
We have the True Warriors here, the Dragon Knights. Dragon Knight of Creation increases card's level by 4 during your opponent's turn only. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle sent to the graveyard, you can send one level 7 or 8 dragon monster from deck to grave. Send one card from your hand to grave, and then target one level 7 or 8 dragon monster in graveyard. Send this target to graveyard, and if you do special summon the monster, you special summon that monster.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot with just that one card.
Okay.
And then plus in your opponent's turn, it's level 8.
Rocket Dragon Link OTK was the new hot deck a few weeks ago, I think.
Our locals are still closed, I think, as well.
Yeah, it's still closed. Like the last time I went to the card shop, they said they weren't going to open anything up until like September.
But we're over in Maryland. We got Paladin of Felgrand here. This card is normal. Special summon, equip one level 7 or 8 dragon monster from your hand to deck to this card. This card is unaffected by other monsters' effects while equipped while equipped with the equip card. And then you contribute this monster, one monster and this card, and then target one level 7 or 8 monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Which I need to put these into the blue eyes.
It won't save you from being slain.
Listen, you worship a false...
Sworn by the sword, sir.
False oath. Yeah, ours is still closed as well.
No, nothing's open yet. Like I said, last time I talked to the who was running the card shop, they said they weren't going to start doing anything like that until like tentatively September, but we'll see. Like,
yeah, the World Chalice and Guard Dragon. I'm not gonna. That's way too much. Raiden, Lightsworn, Full Supply, Rapid Trigger. Rapid Trigger fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by destroying the fusion materials listed on it from your field, but it can only attack monsters special summon from the extra deck. Also, it's unaffected by activated effects from any other monster special summon from the extra deck. And that is a quick play, which is crazy because with the Rocket Dragons, you can pop that, destroy their effects. Destroy them, and plus, when they go into the graveyard, they can summon out more stuff.
Yeah, Necross is cool. I gotta put mine back together, but yeah, that's a definitely cool build. And remote duels, we can start doing that. Yes, just be sure to follow us on the various social medias. Just go to the About page under the Twitch stream. There's Discord now, working on that. It's up. I just gotta edit it some. But it is live. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. So just go through the About page and check some of those links out. Spread it around. Be a friend, and then that's kind of the easiest way you'll be able to get a hold of any of us. The commands are not set up on the stream yet. I know you're trying to do the exclamation point Discord thing. Just go through the actual page itself. Commands will be set up later on today. If not later on today, first thing tomorrow. So,
Mirror Force Launcher. Once returned during the main phase, discard one monster, add Mirror Force from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If this set card is destroyed by opponent, this card effect set and sent to your graveyard, set this card from your graveyard and one Mirror Force from your hand or deck to the graveyard. They can't be activated. So you can just load up Mirror Forces and just pop this.
Let me see that.
There you go.
Okay. Oh. That's interesting.
And then we got Borolo Dragon, the lesser version of Boral Sword. Neither player can
turn now.
Change the song. Neither player can target this card with monster effects. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field. It loses 500 attack and defense. Opponent's monster cannot activate card or effects in response to this effect's activation. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent monster, you can place that opponent's monster in a zone this card points to and take control of it, but send it to the graveyard end phase of the next turn. I believe that second part is also shared by Boral Sword. Actually, no, I think the top
oops. That was a nice song, and I was like, damn it! I was have to cut that part. Like,
Triple Burst. Man. Then we got Booster Dragon. There's a couple other cards that fit this archetype that aren't in here. Like I have. Let me go grab it real quick.
Go ahead, take a look.
Because I have a Rocket Dragon deck.
You have a Rocket Dragon deck?
Yes. I just want to buy another one to get the other stuff and more Keeper of the Shrine.
Okay.
And all the other stuff as well. But like they have Mini Boral and Delindrous, which are kind of like little baby versions.
I guess the answer to that question is yes, Tony, seeing as he has a Rocket Dragon deck, so he might be running this.
I need to... I want to run it. I never actually tried to play with it. I tried to learn when I was at the shop because I got it before I started going down to the card shop when everything was open. And there was a guy who ran it, and he ran it like it was water, second nature to him. But I was trying to get him to show me some of the combos, and I never got around to it because then Corona. But we got Delindrous Dragon. 2 Dark Dragon monsters. Once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls that did not declare an attack this turn. Destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. And where is it at? If a rocket monster is special summoned to the field when this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step. You can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So like that's one of them as part of it. And then you got Mini Boro, which I enjoy that the fact they're all gun dragons. I don't know why it's so pleasing to me, but it is. Every single one of them is a gun dragon.
Nice.
If 2 rocket monsters, if you control a Boro Link monster while this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 1 Link 3 or lower monster, special summon this card, but it cannot be used as material for a Link summoner monster with the same Link rating as a attributed monster.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, so I actually gotta get into running this. Oh shit.
Damn.
I hit the whole camera.
But no, we plan on doing some workshopping. Actually, I'm probably going to do some workshopping right after I get off the stream to put in some things. I do need to go check my mail, because I did order a bunch of cards off of Amazon that were singles, because Tony's lame, and I do order singles sometimes. So, if...
Modules in Discord pod. You know, is that with the Yugioh Pro? Or Yugioh
The Edo Pro
stuff?
is what Tony's been using, actually.
What is it?
Edo Pro, I believe, is what he's been using. Didn't borrow Nerf guns.
Hey, look, I'll be down for like a gag
What you're talking
archetype of Nerf dragon guns, because I think that would be funny as hell.
But no,
It's Nerf or nothing.
Tom, we're going to start setting up remote duels on Discord, and just stay tuned for that. So I'm out of packs now, so that's the end of this particular stream. I am going to go check my mail to see if I got anything new in the mail today, and if I did, that will be on Instagram, so just check that later on. Again, the easiest way for you guys to get in contact with anybody is to follow all the various social media channels, because I have all those things set on my phone.
So
wait. Damn. Yeah, I know, but like I said, it's still, stay tuned. There's going to be a lot going on. Just stay posted, and we'll make sure we keep everybody posted. You were going to say, okay.
Hold them here. Oh, if he gets the things.
Open them here. That would require me to run upstairs to go look in my mailbox and then come back down while this is on stream. So I don't know if Alan wants to keep everybody entertained.
I mean, I can attempt.
Huh?
I can't guarantee. But I'll do the best.
Yeah, sure, why not? Alan, you keep everybody entertained. I'm going to run up to the mailbox real fast and see if I got anything interesting.
Alright, so I'm going to need y'all to start listing off some of your favorite archetypes, and we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about them. Now, spoiler, I don't know a lot, but I know a little. Magic Specters. Hungry Burger. Yeah. Can I get a whole restaurant archetype? Can we have that in some of the new packs? Like, can I get like a little cafe server person as a boss monster? The server that's had enough. But what are Magic Specters? Because I know Necros is like one of the best ritual decks, everyone keeps telling me, but I have never seen the Magic Specters. Well, I think I have a couple of the cards, but I don't know the build. The pendulums. I think I may have some. Hold on. Let me grab my big little binder here. They suck now. Why is that? Like some of the cards get banned, limited. Let me scoot this back just a little bit. I don't want to mess up his cards and everything. Also, the Rocket Dragon box is called the Red Rocket. Couldn't resist. Too funny. Let me put these back here. Oh, they're too slow. Also, like Dragon Rulers. I've been trying to look at some Dragon Ruler stuff, and I don't know, because I was looking at those cards, the Divine Dragon Knight and Paladin of Felgrand, and I was like, I don't remember any archetypes with warriors equipping dragons, and apparently that all plays into the Dragon Lord deck. Or that's all the same thing. Let me grab my big little binder here. They suck now. Why is that? Like some of the cards get banned, limited. Some of the cards get banned, limited. Let me put these back just a little bit. I don't want to mess up his cards and everything. Also, the Rocket Dragon box is called the Red Rocket. Couldn't resist. Too funny. At least as far as I can see. But let me try to make sure I don't mess up this stuff. Let's pop this open. Let's take a look and see what we find. Match vectors. So the pendulums. So this is the full thing. I know I have one of them. Where it's at, I don't remember.
I've returned, and we are in luck. I actually did get some stuff in the mail today, so.
Let's see if I can find this thing. Where's the pendulum section? $60 card dragon wielder for hire. 80 new. Oh, here we go. Mad Spectre, Crow, Yata. Make sure that's not the one behind it. Oh no, I do have two of them. Yeah. I have Fox and QB. What do these things
Yeah,
do?
Tommy, I'm about to show them to you right here as soon as Alan's done showing whatever he was showing.
Hold on, let me pull these out real quick. These are the ones you're talking about, right? Crow is trash now. Fox is good. Let's see, trap card for your deck. To your hand, you can only use this effect. Okay. I like that. And then, oh, okay. So these get your spell and traps. Crow trash at all fours, especially Crow Hogan for fire.
Bro, you're just mad because I think you tried to like. Thing was ringing. Yes. You're just upset because you really liked Crow and they did him kind of dirty, and then you're kind of that's why you're mad. Like.
Oh, hold on, Tony. Was this the thing you were talking about? The Supreme King's Art? This?
Yeah, but in 5Ds in the show, they formed into Supreme King's Arc Yugioh and all his parts.
Yeah, you gotta have one fusion, one synchro, one Xyz, and one pendulum dragon just to summon this thing.
Yep.
But there's cards that count as all the above. Like, let me go back here. Where is it at? Because I know I have two of them. Because I kept trying to pull them because I wanted to make that deck, but then I was like, Yeah, see, purple Poison Magician counts, always treated as a fusion dragon card, and then the other one, Black Fang Magician, always treated as a XYZ dragon card. I have one more, but I don't know where it's at. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you show off the mail.
Okay.
Shit, I have to look at this thing again.
Alright, back at the throne.
DD Crow's good.
So we did get some mail today.
Forgot about DD Crow. Well, I didn't forget, but he's a crow.
Alright, most of the stuff I got is just stuff that I'm working on, because I'm working on my Noble Knights deck, so a lot of the stuff is some stuff for that, or some just kind of things I needed. So, Isolde, Two Tales of the Noble Knights. With this card as a summon, you can add one warrior monster from your deck to your hand, but for the rest of the turn, you cannot normal summon or set or special summon monsters with that name, nor activate their monster effects. You can send any number of equipped spells with different names from your deck to the graveyard. Special summon one warrior type monster from your deck whose level is equal to the number of cards sent from your graveyard. So yeah, just basically getting noble arms, getting a noble knight out and getting your noble arms into the graveyards that can be brought back to you. Heritage of the Chalice. Add one Noble Knight monster or one Noble Arm card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If your Noble Knight monster equipped with a Noble Arm spell card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. And then 3 Twin Twisters, because, discard a card with 2 Twin Twisters is always nifty, because,
Disgusting.
But yeah, that's all that came in the middle of the day. There's some other stuff happening going on, and if it does come, I'll post it somewhere. That is going to be all for this particular stream today, guys. Thank you so much, Slime, aka Tony, and Tommy, once again, for chiming in and helping us out with some stuff. And I saw that you were on the Discord. We'll get some things popping off there. Everybody else that chimed in for Watch Stephen for the little bit of time, thank you so much. It's always greatly appreciated. Please check out the social media links so that way I know that you're there, and that's the best way to reach out and interact with us anyway. Thank you to Sarah Slater, who followed us on the 16th, even though we didn't stream. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tony's got some singles coming and some stuff to show on the next stream, so the Dino Boy will be back on the next stream, and you and Tommy can have it out there, and I will just join on you in the comments like I always do. But yeah, guys, this has been fantastic. So things are, a lot of these builds are interesting. So I'm going to work on my Noble Knights deck. I think we're going to do some deck building, and if we happen to strike up a duel, we'll probably stream that too. But you guys have been really cool. Have a good day.
Peace.